So we're going to talk about something called diphthongs. Now, what happens is that there are like 7 diphthongs, and in India we just use about 3 or 4. So the remaining 3 or 4 diphthongs, which are really important, are always missing from an international accent. So first of all, I'd like to tell you what is a diphthong. So a diphthong is a part of a vowel sound. Vowels are divided into 2 major categories. The first is a monophthong. So mono means one. So a monophthong is that vowel where your mouth opens just once and it leads to one sound. For example, a, e, u. These are all, monophthongs, because when you move your muscles once, this leads to one sound. Like, for example, if I say ah, the sound is ah, used in words like park, cart. Then, for example, if I say a, used in words like track or say cat. So that's a monophthong. Another category of a vowel sound is a diphthong. A diphthong is basically made by 2 vowel sounds. When they're combined with each other, we get a diphthong. In short, the mouth opens twice, one after the other, or you can say we have 2 muscle movements, one after the other, and that leads to a diphthong, 2 sounds. So if I give you an example of a diphthong, the first is ow. So you see how my mouth is opening twice, one after the other, like ah, o. It's used in words like town, brown, cow. Another one is oe. You see it's like oe, used in words like boy, toy, choice, voice. Another example of a diphthong that I can give you here is, say, I. 2 muscle movements, used in words like sky, cry, bride. Okay? So these are diphthongs. Unfortunately, there are many diphthongs which, when are spoken by Indian speakers, these diphthongs are spoken as monophthongs. So basically it's an anomaly. It's like we are changing the base of a diphthong. So it leads to a lot of mother tongue influences. So the first diphthong that we really need to learn in order to sound more American is a diphthong called a. A. So I'll tell you what it is made of. This diphthong is made of 2 vowels. As I told you, a diphthong is always made of 2 vowels. The first is eh. Eh. This is the same vowel we use in words like bet, met, pet. So can you try this? Can you do this after me? Eh. 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 So that's the first vowel in this diphthong. And the second vowel in this diphthong is I. I. Used in words like pink, ill, kick. So when we combine eh with I, what do we get? We get a. 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 Exactly. A very common rule in a diphthong is that the second vowel is always shorter than the first. So we won't say a, but we'd say a. A. So words like play in Indian accent is articulated as play in American accent. Play. Similarly, cake is cake. Pay is pay. Day is day. Or say is say. For example, let's play tennis. I'm gonna pay you $2. What did you say? It's a beautiful cake. So so it's never a flat vowel like cake, play, pay. It's always cake, play, pay. So that is a really important diphthong to be incorporated if you want to speak English with an American accent. So let's repeat. So if you could repeat these words after me. Pay.
Pay.
Wonderful. Next is play.
Play.
Good. Next is cake.
Cake.
Perfect. Next is say.
Say.
Day.
Day.
Yes, you're doing a great job here. Now let's make some sentences. So I'm going to give you a word. Whatever comes to your mind, you just speak that out, like make a sentence. Pay.
I got my first paycheck yesterday.
Wonderful. So similarly, yesterday would become yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes. Next word is play.
I have a play date with my nephew.
One more time.
I have a play date with my nephew.
So play. Once again, play.
I have a play date with my nephew.
That's wonderful. I have a play date with my nephew. Next word is say.
I say all the time we must never be late.
Okay, one more time.
I say all the time that we must never be late.
Yes, I say all the time that we must never be late.
I say all the time that we must never be late.
Okay. Next is take.
I take instructions very seriously.
I take.
I take instructions very seriously.
Wonderful. Now, what happens is that in American English, the diphthongs are mild, but but if you talk about accents like the Australian accent or the Kiwi accent, these diphthongs grow stronger. So, that's why an Australian would say, pie. I'm going to get my pie today. So we, of course, do not have such strong diphthongs. We have mild diphthongs. So pay, day, lay, say, that's the right way you have to pronounce these words in American English. The second diphthong that we have to change here is a diphthong called O. O. This again is made of two different vowels. The first is This is called a sure vowel. Used in words like, develop. So d has this word, this vowel, develop. Similarly, when we talk about words like, around. So So
Bowed.
exactly, bowed. So the first vowel in this diphthong is and the second is u, used in words like cook, took, book. So when we combine and together, what do we get? O. O. So first I say and then I round my lips, so it's O. O. So words like pole in Indian accent becomes pole. Pole in American accent. Pole, not pole, where my lips are rounding right from the beginning. It's pole.
Pole.
Perfect. One more time.
Pole.
Similarly, coat.
Coat.
Yeah, not coat, but coat. Yeah, I'm talking about the C-A-O-T one. Coat. Next is roll.
Roll.
Yeah, roll.
Roll.
Okay. Next is toast.
Toast.
Perfect. Once again.
Toast.
Next is, let's say, load.
Load.
Yeah, loads of money.
Loads of money.
Exactly. Next is throat.
Throat.
Yes, one more time.
Throat.
Okay. And the next one is, let's say, goat.
Goat.
Yes, boat.
Boat.
Perfect. So you're doing a great job here. Okay, we can stop it. So under